Hello, everybody. Standard NPC here. There was a patch note release on the Japanese Twitter for Pokemon Unite. It hasn't been officially translated yet, but of course, the Pokemon Unite community is not very patient, so we have translated it ourselves before they released it for the English Twitter. I'm gonna have a little bit of Greedent gameplay in the background while we talk about this, just because Greedent is going to be the main focus of this patch. The other stuff has happened, but Greedent's the main focus for a lot of people, myself included. So, the first most important part of the patch is the Greedent nerf. Greedent has been needed to be nerfed for a while now, and they finally got around to it. I personally have the theory that they were unwilling to nerf Greedent while they were an event reward, so they waited until after the Halloween event to release a patch note even mentioning a nerf for Greedent. But you know, that's how things go sometimes, I guess. But they did it eventually, and that's what we're here to talk about. They did it. They nerfed Greedent. I don't know if the changes are gonna fix Greedent a lot. Like, let's just go over it. Let's go over it. Cheek pouch recovery reduced, which is good. A lot of the annoyance from Greedent was the survivability. Covet bug fixed that would allow Belch to be used more frequently. That's good. Can't spam belts with Covet anymore. Stuffed cheeks shield amount reduced. That's good. I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference, but they're trying. Bullet seed damage increased. They're just trying to. I think Belch was definitely the dominant moveset there, so they're just trying to get some variety. Appreciate it. And then the Belch damage is decreased. It really depends on how much that increase and decrease is. And berry belly flop bug fixed when jumping. I'm not aware of that bug, but it got fixed, so that's good. But yeah, overall, I think that might stop Greedent from being overpowered. It definitely doesn't stop Greedent from being annoying in lane. But it sounds like they're not going to be able to just unite, move, and focus down Greedent anymore. Or Greedent. Unite, move, and focus down Zapdos anymore, maybe. But yeah, with what these are translated as, it's really just, we don't know the numbers, so it's hard to make any defining guesses on this. I still feel like Greedent is going to be popular because they're still going to be annoying. I don't really play Greedent personally, so as you can probably tell by the gameplay, because I find them annoying. They're annoying to go against, and I feel like a lot of it isn't because of the damage they do. The damage is part of it, but a lot of it is just they're super fast and they don't die. So we addressed the lots of damage they do, but they're still going to be super fast, and they're probably not going to die very quick. But we'll see. We'll see how it develops. We'll see how the specifics of this patch is. We also have Ninetales getting a buff, which is good to see. Ninetales kind of fell out of favor recently, so it's good to see them giving some Ninetales a bit of attention. All they really did, they raised the special attack, and they gave Blizzard a damage increase, a cooldown reduction. So that's good. Like, that's good for Ninetales. I don't know if that's what Ninetales needed. Ninetales, when I play Ninetales, a lot of my frustration comes from the lack of mobility. And maybe that's just my personal playstyle. But it never felt like I wasn't doing enough damage. Right? But I mean, more damage, it might make the mobility issue moot. So we'll just, yeah, it's really another one of, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it feels. Then Gardevoir also got a buff. psychic effect increased and cooldown reduced. That kind of doesn't. That also doesn't address what is I feel like is wrong with Gardevoir. Gardevoir struggles early, and fixing psychic isn't gonna help that situation. I feel like that's just a choice to make the other, because I never see a Gardevoir go with psychic. I always see a Gardevoir go with Psyshock. So I feel like this is just a change to be like, hey, this move option is viable as well, and not a hey, we're trying to make this Pokemon actually work in the lane. Because playing Gardevoir early without a good support in your lane, that's rough. Late game, it's really fun, but early game is where Gardevoir struggles a lot, and that doesn't really help that. And apparently there was a bug with Sylveon's Unite move, where it would stop HP recovery when they used their Furry Frolic, and that got fixed. So not really a buff, just a thing that was supposed to happen, wasn't. But Pikachu also got a bug fixed on their Thunder that would stop the move from activating, so that's good. I don't play a lot of Pikachu, wasn't aware of that, but good to see they're addressing that bug. Garchomp got a bug fix. It's not a nerf, not a buff. It's just a bug fix. The rough skin was doing too much damage to Zeraora using Wild Charge. Heaven forbid, too much damage was done to Zeraora. But it was unintended, so good to see it addressed, I suppose. And then we have some item changes. This is good. I like the concept of the item changes, because that means they're taking into consideration the battle items. They're taking into the battle items or held items. I don't know. They're taking these into consideration, though. They are thinking about this. They're changing them, and they're making sure that they work. So this is good. These particular changes, I don't feel like do anything personally, but it's good to see them playing around with the items a bit. Potion provides increased recovery. That's good. It's really good for people starting out and who only have the potion. Make the potion actually be able to do something instead of the current almost nothing it can do. But beyond that, like, you're going to change off potion pretty quick. X speed makes you move even faster now. I do see a few people running X speed. I personally don't, but I feel like the amount of people that do play at X speed might increase now. So that's good. Like, yeah, no, I think the item variety is good. We might see some more X speed, or it might just help the people that are already running X speed do whatever they're doing better, because I'll be honest, I don't know what kind of playstyle strategies they're using for X speed. I'm curious if X speed stacks with Crustal's Shell Smash, though. Because Crustal already like zoops around the map pretty easy with Shell Smash, and piling X speed on top of that, like, how fast could they make it across the map? That's interesting. And they also fixed full heal, because it wouldn't work sometimes, apparently. So that's good. That's nice to have. And then full heal got a bug fix that's gonna make it activate when you activate it. So that's good. I don't see full heal being ran a lot. I feel like it's kind of fell out of the meta a bit, just because so many new Pokemon have things that put them in unstoppable or make them immune to CC, and it just kind of like, that's the main thing full heal was being used for, and it's just kind of, you have that automatically for a lot of new Pokemon, so it's if CC ever becomes more prevalent, I feel like it's gonna pick up, but it's good that it'll actually activate when you want it to activate now, so good job. But yeah, that is all we have for the patch notes. Not a lot of like meta changing stuff going on. Like I say, biggest thing is the Greedent nerf. Without the actual numbers, it's hard to tell what kind of difference that's gonna make. It does sound like Greedent's not gonna be as overpowered damage-wise. They're still gonna be very hard to kill. They're gonna be super fast and very annoying in lane. And they're still gonna be able to stack that attack weight pretty easy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the actual numbers are for those damage increases and decreases, and we just gotta wait and see, honestly, because I don't know. It might make a difference. It might not.